Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Art Whisperer 88. These are ghost prints that I had done a few months back, maybe even last year, I forget. So I took a good look at these and I find them unfinished. I'm not satisfied. I don't think that they're done. So here's the first one. It has some interesting oil resist textures. Here's another one. Now this one has a little more going for it because it has a bright color, but I think it needs some graphic statements. It needs in a movie it would be a leading man or a leading lady. Here's the third one. This also is very rich with texture, but I think it needs a main character. So I'm going to work on that, maybe with some collage or some layers or both. So stick around and I will be right back. Okay, I can't proceed without my bib. So this will protect the borders from drips. Now, I'm going to start with my usual collage elements. I have my copy paper with my lines. Here's my warm-up exercise. There's hardly any left. I should be making some more. And some black tissue paper, which is a staple of mine. I like using it because it provides very strong graphic elements. So I'm going to start with this. Be good for starters. Now I am going back to using my regular Mod Podge. I still like it better than the other one, the Mod Podge paper. I just find this easier to use. It's easier to wash off. And I just like it more. That's my personal preference. And I think the advantages of using an archival glue are fine if the subject matter is purely collage, but this is a monoprint where you have combinations of different medium. So the archival nature of the glue is, the advantages are minimal. I mean, that's my opinion, because the collage elements get painted over anyway. And another reason I prefer this regular Mod Podge is the paper version is difficult to clean. It forms a skin and it's very tough to remove. Maybe that's a good thing when you're doing collage, but I'm going to stick to my comfort level. That looks better already. So this is the first piece. I'm going to set this aside to dry, and then maybe I will add some more elements to it, either hand-drawn or with a stencil. So on to the next piece. So I'm treating these collage pieces like found objects. I don't manipulate them too much. Sometimes I just use them as is. And I think it's good to learn how to work quickly and not overthink. Okay, I'm gonna let this air dry and then move on to the next one, the last one. I think that's much better. So I will dry this first and then decide what the next step is. Be right back. Okay, I'm going to try something a little ambitious here. I put down my reusable stencils and I am thinking of using a light color, and this Basics acrylic fluid unbleached titanium. Since it's a fluid paint, I think it's semi-transparent. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try it anyway. So it's never been used, so it still has the seal. Just make sure the pieces are down tight. They're stuck on the plate. Sometimes they tend to shift. Okay. Now I prefer to use a smaller brayer, especially when there are lots of nooks and crannies. And I do like the irregularity of the surface. It creates more interest as opposed to having a very flat surface. Okay. Okay, I think I have them all. Here is the piece with the collage. Now this is a strong red color. I'm hoping that the unbleached titanium will create some kind of contrasting layer. Now this is Strathmore watercolor paper, and it's nice and heavy, and I like it because it's very sturdy and holds up to a lot of pulling. Okay, let's see what we have here. It's totally different image with the layer of white. I think that's pretty cool. Now there's a little misregistration here in the bottom, but that's okay. I'm going to clean this up and then move on to the next one. Now I'm going to do a little bit of doctoring here. I want to conceal this top part which bothers me. So I'm glad I have a lot of this warm-up exercise. That looks better. That's what I call doctoring your mistakes. And if you don't tell, that's even better. Now let me see if I can capture this on a separate paper. It's like Halloween colors. I wasn't intending that. Must have been subconscious. Now, since this is a ghost capture, I'm going to leave this on for 5 minutes. Okay, let's see what we have here. It's pretty wild. Check this out. I like that. That's a nice bonus. These are all leftovers. So I will air dry this and then proceed to the next step. Now this last one I am going to use something different. A viewer of mine very kindly gave me this golden high flow acrylic, and I think this works like a pen. Let me just check if there's a seal. Yep, there's a seal. So I think this works like a marker. So let me just test this on a scrap piece of paper. Okay, I like that. This is great for making marks. It's very intense. I think that does the trick. my version of graffiti. That's my environment living in a city. So I think this is done. So I came out with 4 pieces. This is the bonus piece, which is a ghost print, so not too bad. I will air dry all of these and then recap with you and compare before and after. So stay tuned. Okay, everybody, here's my favorite part of this video, is where I show you the final product. And this is the first piece. I will actually, well, before I do that, let me show you a close-up. So there is this overlap with the unbleached titanium and some collage. And I think the top layer of unbleached titanium creates more depth and more interest. And you have texture upon texture. So that's the first print. Here's the second one. Now I have to apologize for the technical glitch because the camera stalled and I was unable to include the segment where I placed this layer of blue on top. Here is the close-up. Now the blue provides a little contrast with the yellowish orange background. And I think it works very well with the black tissue paper collage that provides the main character, as I mentioned before, for what used to be a very plain looking textured background. It now has a little more definition. Here's the third print. And here is the final ghost print. I like the blending of the different colors, tangerine and the black and turquoise. They all work together. Now just for reference, I will put a before and after shot. Here's the first piece. So as you can see, when you add layers and collage, the piece becomes more complex and more interesting to look at. So anyway, I hope you like this video. Please like, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and please check out artwhisperer88.com. And for those who can, please lend some support to my PayPal to help keep this channel going. Thank you so much once more, and I hope to see you next time.